If you have not seen the final episode of The Expanse, skip this video until you watch it.
Everybody ready to get a little shorter? This one's gonna be 15 deep.
Hopefully by now you have seen the series finale of The Expanse and this amazing assault on the ring station with like space marines and stuff. It is just mind-blowing. I can't stop watching it over and over. And I don't know if you noticed, but in this board in front of Naomi, there's some very interesting names. And so in this video, we are going to look through each of those names and really talk about who it is that assaults the ring station. So the short answer is everybody on this list, aside from the actual Expanse characters, are references to other sci-fi properties. So like there's an E. Ripley in there, obviously Ellen Ripley and stuff. But some of these might be a little bit more obscure. So we're going to go through them one by one, and I hope you enjoy. So the first two members of Alpha Squad are obviously Bobby Draper and Amos Burton. That one, of course, is pretty easy. Akbar G is, of course, Admiral Gial Akbar.
May the Force be with us. It's a trap!
The railguns are shifting target to the pods.
And us.
Indeed it was, rest in peace. D. Quaid is Douglas Quaid from Total Recall, or possibly the real-life actor Dennis Quaid, who starred in Enemy Mine and a bunch of other sci-fi stuff.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
D. Bowman is David Bowman from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Shepard C. is Commander Shepard from the incredible Mass Effect trilogy. Go play it. Idaho D is Duncan Idaho from the Dune novels by Frank Herbert. A. Rogan is Alex Rogan from The Last Starfighter. Go see it if you haven't. Nesmith J is Captain Jason Nesmith from Galaxy Quest. E. Buck is Edward Malcolm Buck, kind of a double homage.
I aim to misbehave.
So I fibbed a little bit. Garrity K and Ochai H are actually Kathleen Garrity and Hidi Ochai, who are real-life karate instructors of one of the showrunners. Ripley E is the talented warrant officer Ellen Ripley from the Alien films.
Get away from her, you bitch!
And we have three more characters from the movie Aliens. Hicks D is Corporal Dwayne Hicks, and Vasquez J is Jeanette Vasquez, the smart gun operator, and of course Hudson W is William Hudson, played by the incomparable Bill Paxton. Rest in peace.
Game over, man. It's game over.
And if you have not seen the first two Alien movies, go check them out. They're really worth it. And to be honest, Sigourney Weaver's portrayal of Ellen Ripley is really the reason that we get to have cool characters like Drummer and Naomi in The Expanse. Cooper J is Joseph Cooper from Interstellar. Anderton J is John Anderton from Minority Report, which was based on a story by Philip K. Dick. Next up, another character pulled from Philip K. Dick. Deckard R is Rick Deckard from Blade Runner, or Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. O'Neill J is Jack O'Neill from the Stargate franchise. R. Levine turns out to be another of showrunner Naren Shankar's karate instructors, Rob Levine. Star L is Lucky Star from the novel series by Isaac Asimov, writing as Paul French, but I also like to think of Lone Star from Spaceballs. Banks L is Dr. Louise Banks from Arrival. K. Flynn is Kevin Flynn, the original protagonist of the Tron film, and a major secondary character in Tron Legacy. R. Neary is Roy Neary from Steven Spielberg's excellent Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And that brings us to Rico J, which might be the single most important name drop in the entire episode. I'm sure some of you are thinking, oh, that's Johnny Rico from the Starship Troopers movie. But you'd only be partially right. And that's because these troopers, they kind of go down in these landing craft kind of things. There's no power armor to be seen, and it really just looks like World War II in space. But in the season finale, the troopers all drop in individual pods. And there's lots and lots of decoy pods independently moving to confuse surface-to-air defenses.
Naomi's last sim said that the railguns should only get about 20% of us.
We're losing too many pods. Those railguns are firing so goddamn fast. Assault team, stand by, set an evasion plan to max.
Everyone pucker up, it's about to get rough.
And then the troopers eject from their pods, leaving those as additional debris to confuse the defenders, and begin their final drop to the surface out in the open. And of course we have Bobby Draper in power armor, and not just with one gun, but with all sorts of complex weapon systems driven by a powerful user interface. And this is essentially the opening of the first chapter of the novel Starship Troopers by Robert Heinlein. That's not a knock on the people making The Expanse. I mean, I've waited years to see an invasion like this on screen, so kudos to them. Starship Troopers is a controversial book by a controversial author, but it is also really important to the history of science fiction, so if you have not yet read it, I highly encourage you to check it out. Thrace K is Kara Thrace, Starbuck in the BSG reboot. Next up we have Connor S, which is of course Sarah Connor from the Terminator series of movies. Stone R is Dr. Ryan Stone from the film Gravity. And last but certainly not least, Riker W is William T. Riker from Star Trek The Next Generation. And so that is everybody who joined in the assault on the ring station in the series finale of The Expanse. Did you find some stuff I missed? Can you think of some characters that really should have been on that screen but didn't quite make the cut? Tell me all about it in the comments, and once again, thanks for watching.